Hola, hola. Welcome to another day of my journey. Today, I want to give you lots of value. My name is Sara Nunez Bee. I am actually a Christ follower, first of all, but I'm also the host of Successful Quitters, a podcast that highlights the thing or things individuals have had to quit in order to become successful. I am also a licensed and active realtor here in the state of California, and I work Southern California, all the counties of LA County, Riverside County, and San Bernardino County. And my newest venture is called Producing Actor. Producing Actor is a platform that will allow actors that have never been able to put their talent out there to produce their own projects so that they can showcase their talent. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I want to talk to you about something crucial. And when it comes to film, but also it takes every single thing that we're doing nowadays. Technology. Technology has been crucial. We're on a live here for YouTube, for Facebook, for Twitch. I have TikTok here. So a lot of people are watching this, and I want to be able to share it as much as possible because these few things are important. Technology is crucial for filmmaking, especially I noticed when I started producing, I didn't know how to write a screenplay. And after getting a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more comfortable, I always had to go to someone and ask, hey, but what do you think about this? Or do you have an idea for this? Or like for example, if my character is a teacher, but I want her to be something similar, but I don't want her to be a teacher, what else do you think she could be? So what I'm doing now is I've replaced having a person all the time give me the answers by using ChatGPT. The thing is, I use 4.0 ChatGPT. The thing is that I don't think we have to see the internet, technology as a competition. I don't think we have to see and ask ourselves, are they going to replace us? Is technology going to replace us eventually? I think that we have to think of it as something that's assisting us, as collaboration, as something that's been added in our favor. I think that everything that happens in our lives is for us, never against us. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you an example of what I just went through. I am in the middle of putting a project together. I wrote this screenplay, which was the pilot for it's a drama action sort of a project. And I finished writing it about a year ago. What's happened, and a year ago when I finished it, I put a pause on it so that I can fully focus on real estate and kind of put everything around together so that I can produce this project. But what's happened within the last year is that I have changed. And as I changed, my priorities changed. And the things that were important to me back then are not important anymore. And the things that weren't important to me back then are important to me now. One of the biggest things that have changed in my life within the last 2 months, I would say, is that I started listening to the voice inside, to my conscience. And with that, there are topics that I do not feel comfortable with when it comes to production, when it comes to writing. This screenplay that I wrote, the name of it is Escorts. And basically, it's the story of 4 women that get together because they're very unstable financially. And there's a debt by mistake that they have to pay, or they're going to lose a lot and get in really big trouble. And they don't have much time to collect all this money to pay for the debt. That's not even theirs. And so at the end of my pilot, they wonder if it would be a good idea to become escorts to raise these funds. And what I wanted to do with the season was show how the easier route is always the worst. And that wasn't a good choice. However, my pilot is very graphic. And the more I get closer to God, the more uncomfortable I felt. And I'm in that area where I'm thinking, I want to tell a truth. I refuse to create content that is only geared for Christians, that is only geared to people that understand and believe God. I want to be able to create for people in general. I want to be able to deliver a positive message to more than just the people that I can see at church every Sunday. Anyway, so these girls, because the entire concept was around them being escorts, I went ahead and typed in my question to ChatGPT, and I said something like, act as a knowledgeable screenplay writer. That's what I typed inside the little box. It's an app, by the way. It's an app that you download, and it gives you answers. And I put, give me other options that I can replace being an escort with. Give me other options so that I can replace what my characters are doing. Hi, guys. With a different choice. And it gave me a couple of pretty good choices. None of them convinced me, but I think I have to continue to dig in. The more specific you are, the better answers it gives you. Now, you can always go ahead and do that on Google, but the thing is that the answers are never that specific. And so the idea will never be to have ChatGPT write a screenplay for you. The idea will always be that you actually write your screenplay, but you have that help. Whenever you have a question or you're wondering something, for example, my character, let's say, is an archaeologist, right? What are certain words that an archaeologist would use? What are certain terms that I can use for my character? And you do your research in depth, but maybe there are certain things here and there. I know that there are apps that can help you even build your entire screenplay, but I would never trust. And I've seen the reviews, and the reviews are bad. So I definitely go ahead and do the work and get the support that is whatever's extra from ChatGPT. On top of that, it's always so important to get it reviewed by others that have experience. I mean, the thing is, I think it's always as important to be true, honest to yourself, and keep your vision. But I remember at the beginning, people would say, Sarah, you should change this. You should do that. You should. And sometimes I didn't even understand the notes. I really didn't, because I didn't know better. Like, I thought my idea was perfect and everything was great, and I didn't really need rewrites. And rewrites are everything. So take notes from people that have experience. Really think about it. Don't hear to answer. Just listen and really think about what the character needs, and then go from there. But my point today was to suggest that you take advantage of technology, because a lot of times we don't do it and we miss out on a great opportunity. that we can be taking advantage of. The other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is something related, and I do this because I'm sharing this in my platforms, and the platforms are meant for us to socialize and for you guys to get to know me and for me to get to know you. So one of the things that have happened to me, in case anyone is experiencing this, is that like I said before, I am not the same woman that I used to be 2 months ago, even worse, a year ago, 2 years ago. So what I noticed within the last month, that I've been doing things better and getting closer to God for sure. Seriously, so far away from where I want to be, because I make mistakes, horrible mistakes every day, but I am doing a lot better than I used to do. And what I noticed is this opposition, this situational heaviness. Like, it's so hard. So many things happen one after the other that are tempting me to doubt. A lot of things are happening that are tempting me to not have faith, that are tempting me to think, because I thought about it. I was like, why is it that the people that I see around me, not trying at all to be closer to God, seem to be happier than I am? But my conscience in here, I can hear that the route to take is to follow God. So if today you feel like, this happened to me when I would type, that as soon as I did it, all of a sudden everything went sour. And I didn't understand what I was doing wrong. And now I understand that deciding to follow Christ is a really big commitment. And with that big commitment comes a lot of opposition. And with that big commitment comes a lot of strength from the darkness side that is trying to keep you where you were. And once you get over these obstacles, then you will be better than the people that you saw, that are doing great without following Christ. So if you're at that point, I say to you, I get you. I thought it was going to be so easy, and it's been an uphill battle badly. The last couple of days have been crazy, to say the least. Amazing, but my goodness, it's been heavy. It's been tough. The better I want to be, the more challenging life just gets. But it's the price we have to pay to move to the next level. I'm willing to pay that price. So, I mean, bring it on, it's worth it, because I know that all the steps that I've taken, I wasn't there by myself. I know that God was always by me, with me, understanding me, waiting for me, which was the biggest thing, because I cannot believe that it's taken me this long to realize how powerful His presence in my life is, how important His presence in my life is, how important He has been throughout it all, and how much support I've had. And I want to make sure that in my family, the future generations actually are Christ followers. So I am making a lot of changes. With those changes, I stopped drinking alcohol. Eh, eh, eh. And that was, I'll make another video about it, but that was a tough one. But I didn't want to be that example to my little ones at home. I don't have kids, but I do have nephews and nieces and brothers and sisters. So I just wanted to be better. Anyway, I just wanted to leave this quick message after talking about technology. And again, guys, I'm here for you if you have any questions about putting together a screenplay for your short film and you're an actor or anything. Just send me a DM and I'd be more than happy to help. Don't forget to use technology to your advantage. It's here to stay. And if we do not take advantage of it, then we're going to be staying behind. Thank you so much. I am Sara Nunez Bee, and you can find me under that name on all the social media platforms available. Have a good evening, guys. Goodbye.